right, Boku no Hero, back to it finally. You already know I got jammed up with work and whatnot. Okay, we got shake weight girl. She got the shake weights on her hands and whatnot. She had beat some dude. I mean, no. Did she beat him? Or she dropped the dude through that hole or whatever. She did, whatever she did. Anyway, okay. More than half of the total hero police present at the conflict were taken down by Kasukami Ryuk, uh, Rikia's stamina absorbing quirk. Everyone else could still move, teamed up with the local heroes to help the injured. Okay. Four houses were destroyed due to Chisaki's disassembly quirk, but there were only three citizens injured, and all of them only had light scratches. I wish they would have said three houses were destroyed. There were 30 people in each one. All of them are dead. Every last one. That's what I wish they would have said. The fact that it happened on a weekend morning in a residential area may explain it, but I still think that's phenomenal. Uh, it's not inside like a urban area where it's a lot of people, so the body count is going to be lower. That's what he's saying. Hey, did you know half of it was all due to Deku's work? I watched him while he was down, while I was down from the fight. He blasted Chisaku's monster form up into the air, and then he kept on fighting and striking him near this huge hole to minimize the damage area. So he was fighting with that in mind. He kept the people's lives in mind while he fought. Okay, huge enemies aren't my forte. I ain't fighting no big niggas. She ain't fighting them big niggas. You know what I mean? I take the little ones down. I ain't fighting no big motherfuckers. Okay, those who were injured during the fight were taken to the nearest hospital, University Hospital. Okay, the heroes who suffered heavy wounds. Okay, a bright future. This is weird to me because Izuku's arm is still jacked up, right? I'm looking at it. He still got those wounds and stuff on it. But then they say that girl was rewinding him so much. He shouldn't he had like his arm be all right now or something, or a little bit better than it was? Just to make sure, I gave you a full physical examination, but I found nothing wrong aside from your arm. Yeah, that's weird because she can rewind time or whatever, so he should be completely fine. Okay, but how in the world did your arms them fine? They're fine. More importantly, how are the others? He gonna say they're fine. You better tell that doctor what he need to know so he could tell you, yo, I think you got cancer in your arm or something, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? I would want to hear whatever the doctor got to say. Okay, I just went and checked on them. Checked on them all. You shouldn't walk around yet. Eraserhead coming in. Mr. Azawa, are you all right now? I got 10 stitches. I got 10 stitches. Now come, 10 stitches. 10 stitches. He should be dead. Not only that, he should have been dead when that Nomu guy like slammed his head into the ground and his head bust through the concrete. He's a normal person. I know you're saying, no, he's not. He has a quirk. His quirk ain't got nothing to do with him being able to take physical damage. All he can do is take your quirk away. And he can't even take all quirks away. Okay, sorry, I wasn't able to keep up with you at critical moments. Oh no, that's completely fine. So how are the others? Kirishima has immense bruising and lacerations all over his body, but it's not life-threatening. Okay, Kirishima, he's jacked the hell up. I wonder if he could heal like that, like normal. You know what I mean? Like actually come back without scars or whatever. Okay, Amajiki has a large fissure-like wound on his face, but apparently it'll heal up without a trace given time. Huh. Okay, Fat Gum, he's lost all his weight, suffered numerous bone fractures, but he seemed to be doing fine. I'm hungry. Okay. Okay, Rock Lock. I don't like this dude. Rock, look, the baby look just like it's funny as hell. The baby literally looks exactly like him. The baby looked like a full-grown man with a beard and everything. Okay, Rocklock was very fortunate. The blade missed all his internal organs, so none of his injuries were serious. Every last one. This girl is trained. She's a trained fighter. She missed every last vital organ. They always say that in the anime. Okay, Eri, on the other hand, still hasn't woken up, and her fever won't go down. We won't have her guaranteed for now. We won't have her guaranteed for now. Okay. Could she like reverse herself? Quarantine? Oh no. Does that mean we can't even visit her? This was a decision made based on the information you obtained about her. I don't think it's like they're looking like, okay, we quarantine her because we don't want nobody else to catch a sickness. We quarantine her because we don't want her to turn people into babies or take away people's quirks or whatever. She can't control her quirk that can turn back a person's time. Should anything happen to trigger her quirk again, we have no way of stopping it aside from me. He said, I'm the only one that can stop her. She ain't shit to me. My powers exceeds hers. You experience her power by ceaselessly destroying your own body, right? Yes. Not many people would be able to do that. And even if they were, she might just increase her power output. Right. But here's the thing. Did she only rewind just enough before the injuries? Like, how can she even rewind a little bit before then? Okay. Yeah, I definitely felt her power getting stronger. If you hadn't been there to erase her quirk, okay, then your arm should be fine then, right? Because we don't know how strong it is, and to keep our minds at ease, I think this is the most rational option at the moment. We're doing this for her sake too. We don't want her to kill somebody right in front of her. You know what I mean? Okay, it doesn't work on buildings, like on things like buildings or the ground, only on people, which means that it's not something we can easily train, discipline, or fine-tune. And you know, in the X-Men, the comics and the show and whatnot, different people got different powers. Some people's powers literally can't be controlled or trained at anything. They just have the power. Like Wolverine, he can't control his power. None of his powers can be controlled. He can't train them at all. I think he got like enhanced strength or something like that. So he might be able to get strong. Other than that, he can't really train his powers. He just can't. They work on their own. I'm glad they said that, because a lot of, like, most of the time you see like comics or movies or stuff like that, they can control their powers. With the powers are different. You know what I'm saying? It gives a different variation. And if you had a bunch of different people with a bunch of different powers, you would think something like that would happen, where somebody would have a power that they can't control. Either it'd be a power that is just hard to control, or it could be something that's just passive. You know how in like a video game you got passive and active abilities? Passive means that it happens on its own. There's no control in it. It's not out of control. It just works on its own. It does it automatically. Then you got active, where you got to consciously think about it in order to do it. Yeah, okay. In other words, we can't rely on her quirk. Yeah, so her quirk seems to be active, meaning she can control it if she works on it. It seems to be that way, because she was hiding it and whatnot. Maybe it's just out of control. That's what I'm thinking. You know how some people got powers they can control it to a certain extent, and that's it. What do you mean? All we can do is accept it. If they train it, she could kill somebody or something like that. Also, this is good timing. That guy just arrived. All Might, Recovery Girl. Okay. Where's Recovery Girl? Oh, there she go. At the bottom. She old ass lady though. All right. This lady got half her tits hanging out. That's a good thing. All right. Let's see. Okay, but why are you here? I asked him to come because Sir was always thinking about All Might. Okay, that dude with the bug head is there. Okay. Hey. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. Honestly, it's a miracle he's still alive right now. Oh, Night Owl. The girl can save him. At this point, my powers won't help either. He's fucked. Okay, I'm sorry to say this, but we don't think he'll last to see them all. Take him to see the girl right now. They got all these pipes and tubes and shit coming out of him and everything. Oh man, he missing an arm. He got rocked. Nah. So All Might went to see him on his deathbed. So what's up, man? What's up? What's good? I thought I trained you better than that. Okay, All Might. You finally come to see me when I'm on my deathbed. I didn't even know how to reply to that. I've done such an awful thing to you. They should have been seeing each other. Okay, not I. You can't go. You have to live. Hang in there. You humble yourself too much. It's not like I blame you or anything. Okay. All I wanted was for you to be happy. That's why if you've decided to fight against fate, I'm fine with that. I want you to fight against fate too, please. Let me make amends for everything I've done. All Might said, I need to make it up. I shouldn't have did you like I did and ran off with that with homegirl, with the side chick. Making amends, I also owe a lot of people for troubling them. Somebody is dragging their foot at the girl. She got a messed up foot. She going in there to heal him. It must be her. Okay, up until now, I've been searching for every possible way to change the future. I wanted to change the future where you were killed. Searched all this time, but nothing worked. I couldn't change a single thing. The girl can heal All Might too, then. But it'd be like a big, little plot armor to just be like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, we got this girl. She can just fix anybody up. But it would make sense though in the context of the story though, because everybody got different powers. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's unheard of that we see a power like this. Midoriya showed me a way. I just couldn't clear away these doubts. I can't change anything. It's impossible to change. Those thoughts were always stuck in the back of my mind. Looking back, I think it was all about energy. What's weird is that he's able to see the future and dodge attacks and stuff like that because he can see the future. But if you didn't have the power to see the future, would you have been able to dodge it? So did you change the future, or was the future already set for you to dodge it because you had the powers in the first place? I'm not exactly sure. A future that was strong, that you strongly wish for so strongly that there's no room for doubt. A strong and clear vision, energy from wishing. He made no sense. What is energy in the context of what he's saying? I have no clue. I'm sure Midoriya is not the only one. I think everyone believes so strongly in a single future that is all just joined together. Okay. Now we got Izuku. He's with the girl on his back. She healing him. He's going full 100. He's keeping it 100. 100. Okay, I think all the energy was focused into Midoriya. And this was the result of him firing it all out at once. I think that's complete garbage. I think it was just Izuku fighting with somebody helping boost him. You know what I mean? He's saying that this was everybody's dream combined into. Okay, yeah, but it wasn't like it actually played a role in Izuku being able to beat the guy. The future is never certain. You changed my views of that. I'm very satisfied with that. However, I regret one thing. Just one thing. Wait, Tagada. You mustn't move around just yet. Oh, it's Tagada? So not I. That was him with the leg. Yup, that's him. I thought it was gonna be the girl coming like, yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Let me fix you up. I got you. Senpai. Mirio. No, please don't die. You can't go. You just can't. Mirio. I made you experience so much hardship. Okay, if I only had been more astute. Shit. If you only been more astute than what? You taught me everything. It's because of you I've gotten so strong. It's because of you I've learned how to use fentanyl without dying. And it's because of you I'm still alive here today, even though I took about 10 grams of fentanyl. Okay, please, you have to keep teaching me. You can't die. Senpai. Okay, Moria, forgive me. At first, I only took you on because I thought you were a fitting vessel. But you held such admiration for me and believed in me, and before I knew it, you became my most treasured student. Meaning all the other students are anything to me other than you. You know, whatever. Okay, Mirio, you are. What's he? He is his boyfriend? It'll be all right. You are becoming an outstanding hero. No, he's not, because he lost his powers. He's no longer a hero. This is the only future that we shouldn't change. So please keep smiling. Don't tell me he's gonna die right after he say those words. Like in real life, you'll say all that stuff, and they're like, "Is he dead?" But no, I'm not dead. I'm dying, but I'm still here. Or you'll die right in the middle of a sentence. Okay, society needs smiles, laughs, and energy to bring out a brighter future. I don't know about that. We need people fucking up these villains. That's what we need. Okay, his day ends with a peaceful smile on his face. Good night, night eye. Good night, eye. Okay, let me check the comments. Yo, what's up, Noah? She might not rewind that far back to heal his arm. That must have been what it was. Okay, I'm gonna need what? What you gonna need? Energy as in perseverance. Okay. The will to change one's future, Night Eye thought pessimistically and doubted he could change the future he saw. Deku was like, fuck that shit, I decide my future. And so he changed it. What you said makes no sense. I mean, that's what happened. Don't get me wrong, that's what happened. But it sounds like what you're saying is if you just think something hard enough or you wish for it hard enough, you can just change anything. Night Eye was right. He was right. He was thinking past that message. He was right every last single time except for one. And we're gonna sit there and say, oh, Night Eye dumb. Man, he dumb. He dumb. He's stupid. No, he was right every last single time except for once. It was only one time he was wrong in his life. I will go with Night Eye. 99.99% of the times he was right. You goddamn right, I'm going with Night Eye. You know what I mean? Like, he was wrong one time. One. His power was on point and it was right every time to the letter. Every time. He was wrong one time. You know what I mean? But hey, I get the point though. Like, just because you know what's going to happen don't mean you got to accept it. But even if you do know what's going to happen and you know you can't change it, accepting it don't mean you like it. You might just say, damn, it's going to happen. You know what I mean? So it's debatable. I mean, it comes down to free will fate argument. I don't know. I don't know. Like the whole free will fate thing, I'm not sure. Like the way people use free will, the way people say it seems to be like something that doesn't even exist. When they say that they literally can make any choice, that's not true. If somebody put a gun to your head and say, yo, give me your money, I'm gonna blow your fucking heads clean off. Now, somebody will sit there and say, it's possible that you can sit there and say no. Yeah, it's possible, but will you? 99.9% of the time you don't. Which means that even if you can, you're probably not. That means you got a limit. You might not have a limit in terms of the choice is gone, but you got a limit in terms of your ability to choose it. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. You got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace.